Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be fixing my electric smoker. So last Thanksgiving I tried to cook a turkey in here. Got it all out, got it ready, and plugged it in and turned it on, and it kept popping my GFI breaker on my outlet, on that outdoor outlet. And turns out that my heating element is shorted out and causing it to pop. So had to scrap it. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to get this thing up on the bench here. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to show you guys how to test the heating element to see whether or not it's good or not. And then we're going to replace it with a new one. Alright, so this is a Smoky Hollow wood smoker. Inside of here there's a heating element on the bottom, which is this guy. Let's see, I get some space in here, get you guys in here. So this guy's your heating element, and that heats up, and then it cooks the wood, smokes the wood that goes in there, makes your food smoky. Tastes real good. Everyone likes smoked chicken, smoked brisket, smoked whatever. So what I'm gonna do, the heating element, to test it, you're gonna have to pull this power unit off here. I'll get my meter. I'll show you guys what the reading looks like for a bad one. And then we'll put the meter on the good one and show you what the reading looks like for a good one. And then we'll go through the process. I haven't never taken one of these out before, like all the way. I've taken this box off to test, but that's as far as I've gotten. So I'll kind of go through it and probably make some mistakes along the way, but we'll get through it. Alright, so this power box unit thing here, I'm not sure what to call it, this is where the power goes in. It's got the outlet that goes to the wall here, and then it's got another little plug that comes off here. This guy here goes up to the display unit that tells you what the temperature is and everything inside, and all your settings and everything. And then inside here is where the power goes in. This is where your heating element is. So you got your power, ground, neutral for the heating element itself. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take off these terminals right here. I'm going to hook my meter up, set it to ohms, and we'll show you what kind of resistance we have, and then we'll compare the resistance of my bad heating element to the resistance of the one I just got. I'm going to take this cover off. There's a screw here, here, and then there's two on the other side. This little cover comes off. You've already got power and ground wires off of the element itself, and then the only thing left is to get this screw and nut off of the plate there. So alright, we can go ahead and test the heating element here. So what you're going to do is you take your meter, you're going to set it on ohms, which is that little symbol there. We're going to measure the resistance of the coil, or excuse me, of the heating element. And looks like we got about 10 ohms of resistance. You can see that 10 ohms of resistance. So let's open the new box. Alright, there it is, the new heating element. So, same thing. Go to ohms, and let's see what the difference is. So the bad one, has got 10 ohms of resistance. Oh, 12 ohms in this one. So maybe my old heating element wasn't bad after all. Maybe it was the box. Hopefully not. Hopefully it is. Oh, same amount of resistance, huh? Shoot. Alright, so inside here we've got, this is the base, and then you probably can't see in the camera, but there's a screw here and there's a screw here, and so it's only 2 screws to hold this on. You can see them on this side. That's where the screws are going into right here. So they're just covered in like all the smoke drippings and stuff like that. So unscrew these, and we'll see how easy this is to pull out of here, I guess. Screw in the middle too, apparently. So there's 3 screws. Okay. Guess this has got to come out too. There's the rest of the heating element. Looks like we got 2 more screws holding it in here and here. So let's pull those out. Smell like smoke after all this. Alright. That's those 2. Can I sneak it over? Like this? Maybe? I'm gonna sneak this side over. Ah, there we go. Old one out. And I tested this last time on Thanksgiving. This was shorted, but now testing it today, it's got 10 ohms, same as the new one. So it's kind of making a liar out of me. So I wonder if maybe it's shorted after it heats up, or like an intermittent short. I don't know. You guys see what I'm seeing. 10 ohms on both of them. So, did I buy a new one for no reason? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I'm going to put it in anyway. Who knows how old it is. And I'm thinking that maybe after it warms up, when things heat, they expand, and maybe it shorts then. I don't know. So, either way, I'm going to put it in. So one thing I got to transfer over are these little clips here. These things screw down. I guess let me take these screws off here. So these little things spread out like so, and then you can pop them off and pop them right back on the new one. You're good to go. So ultimately we want this thing to sit like that. That's how it kind of sits in there. So we want to go in, we want to go around this post on that side, and then go around the post again on that side, and then it sits down there. Make sure that you push post through right there, and then clips. All right, heating element's all screwed in here. I got the screws holding the element down. I got the 3 mount screws on the base. And then this is a better angle of these brackets I had to take apart to get the heating element out. And then I just kind of put things back together in reverse order. Okay, so I got all the wires hooked up inside there. Kind of a small area, so it might have to fumble around a little bit getting those screws started. But all 3 of the wires are now hooked up. I'm going to mount this box back up. It's 2 screws here and 2 screws at the bottom. Alright, don't forget to hook your display back up. Alright, let's watch that display now. I'm going to plug it in. Okay, so far so good. Power's on. Temperature, let's turn that out to, let's say 200 just to test it. Time, 2 hours, sure. Oh, we're heating. Didn't do that before. So far so good. Cool. Oh yeah. Woo! Yep, it's working. It must have had an intermittent break, because it would have popped by now. It almost wouldn't have let me even plug it in at all, not let alone even start doing that. Probably should have showed you guys that before I did this, but yeah. So intermittent heating element failure. Even though it reads 10 ohms on both heating elements, it's still bad. So cool, now I can smoke food again. Well, I guess that's gonna do it. I had an intermittent short on my heating element that came and left as it wanted, I guess. So it's been running now for about 10 minutes and still don't have any failure, so I'm gonna chalk that up as a win. Got a little dirty in the process, but hey, now I can smoke food again, and we're getting some warmer weather, so I'm looking forward to that. So all right guys, thanks. Hope that helped somebody out there. If you guys like what I do on this channel, please consider subscribing, and also hit that like button for me. All right, see you in the next one.